I need to
We live.
play our play our theme music still.
Are you playing it? No? What are we doing?
Yeah, I am in a second.
Oh.
No, but y'all can make sure y'all share it though on the personal. I gotta pour my drink still. Ooh, I was even able to fade it out. Faded it out. All right, what y'all drinking?
TJB quarter. I got.
I didn't turn down my own volume trying to fade it out. Well, what y'all drinking?
I have Old Faithful in this cup because it's freezing and I'm tired, I'm cold, and this is Fireball and warm cider.
Fireball.
Very soon.
And
warm cider.
Right? Apple cider.
Oh, okay.
Put your life together. It's amazing.
Put so you right on out. That's like a hot apple cinnamon Cheerio.
Yeah, all of that.
Man, I'm just drinking a little Crown Peach, man.
Crown Peach. Ooh, that's a little different for you. I just knew this was Hennessy time.
No, it was laying around, and today has been a long day. Yeah, it's tomorrow I go back into the building for the first time since March. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I go back to the building tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I hope you prepared from what we seen today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll be good. I mean, the kids won't be in there, but it'll just be the staff. Last week I went in there and cleaned the tables off and the chairs, and it was like from a distance it looked clean, but man, you get the wiping stuff down. Man, it was just it was dirty. So yeah, so just keep your boy in your prayers as I go into this next phase of the school year.
Oh, I forgot that I ain't mixed up my drink, and I just had the straight liquor in there.
Sir, I need you to slow down because you were so hyped to drink the shit.
Remember last week how y'all was acting, man? Y'all was on it.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Pandora, everything. Make sure y'all subscribe. I feel like we always got good content.
Yeah,
I feel like we do too. Hell.
Yeah.
If you ask me, this is a damn good podcast.
Hey.
Yeah. That's on our Facebook page. I gotta relax. I gotta remember.
Yeah, because you already know it's people that normally don't watch the show, and they see it that live going down that news feed. They're clicking in. So yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah. Oh, the playlist. It should be. I don't know if it appeared, but it should be in the description. I thought I put the link in the description to Apple Music, Tidal, and Spotify. So yeah, every week we update the playlist, and yeah, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal. Very, very good songs. I think we have very good taste, and it covers all bases. So get the playlist.
Do that. So what are we doing? We starting off. Oh, how about I'm Destiny?
Oh yeah, we haven't introduced ourselves. Yeah, there you got Destiny right there.
Jesus.
Oh, as always, B-Bell,
Now I'm B Quarter, and welcome to Top Shelf Podcast.
We lit.
All right. Get into it, y'all. I'm ready. I got my drink. Ready. I'm ready. I've been waiting on this one. This should be fun.
Every day. So, anywho, artists to watch.
Artist to
Let's
watch.
kick it off with an artist to watch.
All right, I'll go first. Artist to watch I got is Jay Starlin, another Bay Area rapper.
Boy, you just gonna live on the West Coast.
I stay over there, don't I? Hey man, I was trying to find somebody over on the East, but it ain't nobody that I know that's just really just turning my ear on to something. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the vibe's been at for a minute, man, over there on the West. But Jay Starlin's out of Bay Area. He's most notable for his Real World series with producer I've known him before, DJ Fresh.
Okay.
So that's it for me.
Yeah, go ahead, Destiny.
Okay. Chloe and Halle, they're not new artists, but with this most recent separation of the IG and they each got their own page, I feel like they're prepping them to have their own, solo careers. Not saying that there won't ever be a Chloe and Halle, but I just feel like they're about to be doing their own things separately, and they're two totally different. I think they just have two totally different vibes. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see what comes from both of them. Chloe and her production and that kind of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what she does. And then, Halle, she's just very quiet. So I just, want to see what she's going to do by herself on her own. So that'll be interesting to watch because I see the setup now.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Work. You think it's gonna work, Des?
I think it's going to work, but I feel like they're gonna have to both have some real strong. Basically, they're gonna have to be polar opposites and very strong in those polar oppositeness.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't need to be no in between. Like they need to be over here and over there because that's the only way that people are going to be able to separate them and really support them on their own. They have to have two totally different sounds because we can't that middle ground. No, it's not going to work.
Tia talking about she thought it was going to be on IG Live. Girl, you got to read. You got to read.
My Lord.
No, you see my face right now. all types of disappointment. Disappointed to you, but
yeah. So my artist to watch is I actually got introduced to her from Kendrick. Her name is Bree Steves. He bought her out. I've been following her for a couple years now, but he bought her out on stage once. And that's how I got introduced to her. But I think I'm going to cover the East Coast. I think she's from Philly, I believe. And yeah, man, she's super dope. She sings, she rap. Yeah, man, she dope. And I think this year I hope this year she really, come with it because she's been just playing around, dropping singles, here and there or whatever. And I don't know, man. I think a lot of these artists be going through label issues or whatever the case is. But I think she's dope. So hopefully, Bree Steves, we see some more from her this year. And actually, I'm gonna add one of her latest records on the playlist. But yeah, that's my my artist to watch.
You know who I saw today, and I thought about adding her to the list, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I got two people.
All right, bring it back.
Flo Milli obviously is not necessarily a very, very new artist. She's newer, but I've just really been seeing her a lot more on my timeline, and she, the budget has clearly increased.
You love saying that phrase, boy. The budget has clearly increased.
Right.
I can absolutely tell, she got her advance in 2021. Because I saw her today. She did a Roaring 20s theme photo shoot. It was really cute, and I wasn't expecting that from her. So I think she's kind of starting to establish herself in the fashion lane, and it was very high fashion, but it was still her. It wasn't like super couture, abstract. So you know, she's making some moves. So we'll see.
I thought you said her before one time though, or
I
maybe
feel
you
like
just
I might have. I
put
know.
her on
I'm sure I
the playlist.
probably put her on a playlist before, maybe, but I don't know if I put her in an artist to watch. Possibly, I might have.
Okay.
8 weeks is a long time for me.
Yeah.
In my
We are
opinion.
on episode 8, people. It's 8 straight weeks.
Jeez,
So I'm looking
no
at the
break.
comments. We don't usually get this, so I'm just looking at comments.
Oh, we got comments.
Yeah, but yeah, man, this is the 8th week. I mean, we've been at this for like 2
2 months.
months. Said what's who Flo Millie? I think somebody's asked what's her name. So I think they're asking about Flo Millie.
Flo Millie. Yep. Next. Are we done? Did you?
Yeah, I said mine. You know, double back.
I told you this drink. Okay, listen.
Hey, we only 11 minutes in. You know, the last episode when we got to the end, you know, you start mixing the words up. So I'm a little worried if we ain't 11 minutes in and you already.
It's been a long day, okay? It's been a long day. Anyway, next minute. So we got a few things on this list to go through. This T.I. and Tiny shenanigans, I don't know what is happening. Like, I feel like that hit the news and it like exploded that day, and I really haven't heard shit in the past like 6 days. So either he's got a bomb ass PR team that killed that shit immediately, or it was really just some crazy folks. I don't know, but all I know is I ain't heard much from nobody about it recently. So
I mean, for what I've been seeing, it could be just the start. It could be. You know, I seen something about, you know, the chick that's allegedly, you know, going and sharing the messages from other women that they've said it's been doctored up. But seeing something about she was one that was bringing women to them. It's been, you know, all sorts of things been put out, talking about videos of them doing what they doing. Heard about an invitation where they was inviting women, and on the invite it said you had to, you know, partake in drugs or whatnot. You know, this is hearsay, but from the sounds of it, this we could be just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Just from the sound, you know, like, I don't hope these things are true. Shit just won't stop. Y'all done really put that up there, Dustin. She be drinking that basement brew. But all right, let's stay on task.
Wow, I'm feeling very judged. Okay, I'm feeling very judged today. I told you I've had a long day.
Yeah, we all have.
I'm just trying to be on here and unwind with my people, and y'all are man.
But
go ahead, B.
No, but yeah, like I said, it just seemed like it's the tip of the iceberg. You know, we don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and it's not even from just the notoriety of T.I. and Tiny, but just the sense of what's going on with Black women, and in regards of we need to protect y'all as much as we can. So just to hear this is kind of scary.
All right. Well, here's a message.
Why are my people like this? Josh?
Hey, man. God bless you.
No, just what I mean, since we're on the topic and we saying Tiny a freak or a freak, man, whatever. I mean, I don't believe that they are, you know what I'm saying, doing it necessarily against, you know what I'm saying, these people's will. And whatever goes on in these people's, you know what I'm saying, bedroom, however they keep their, you know what I'm saying, marriage afloat, You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's, you know what I'm saying, they business. If that's what they both, you know what I'm saying, into, then that's what they into. I mean, but I mean, we all seen that old girl has some, you know what I'm saying, previous allegations and just all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying, brought up against her. And we all seen the fake, you know what I'm saying, messages and stuff like that. And somebody brought up an interesting point of like, what do, you know what I'm saying, we all know what happens if, you know what I'm saying, T.I. and Tiny was like, you know what I'm saying, guilty of it. What happens? We need something to happen to if somebody is lying. Like, you know what I'm saying, slandering people, you know what I'm saying, character. Like, what's the penalty, you know what I'm saying, for that? You know,
Yes,
so
right.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it needs to be, you know what I'm saying, something that, you know what I'm saying, some type of repercussions, something that happens. Like, you can't just go around slandering people's name, making up fake, you know what I'm saying, messages and posting them. They said this girl was posting like, and you sent her a comment or me a message that was like, you know what I'm saying, that they had some type of issue, whether it was true, you know what I'm saying, or not. This girl wasn't even fact checking or nothing. So, I mean, it's just like that's serious allegations. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying, play with that.
Yeah, and then one thing about it is, you know, if it's not true, one thing we know is the fact that you can't just erase having, you know, sexual allegations being
Damage
put
already
forth
done.
to you. You know what I'm saying? People have been accused of being rapists, and you know these things of, you know, long gone. But when you see this person, or even when something just minor may happen, like a dispute or whatever, people like to bring that stuff back up. I forgot we on Facebook, so people like to bring that stuff back up. You know what I'm saying? But just all in all though, just I just hate just the idea of our black women are being put into the situation, and it's just not a good look.
Yeah, man. Protect black women, man. We need to do more of that, do a better job at it, of course, man. And man, stop with all these, like, all this clout chasing, man. We gotta cut it out now. It's just, I mean, what do you get out of this? We gotta stop.
Yeah.
I'll never understand it, but I agree. Like, the damage is going to be done regardless of whether they're guilty or innocent. So
Right.
there's that. But on top of that, it's just like when you share stuff like this and you're blasting it, you know, publicly, again, if you aren't taking the proper steps as well to make sure that justice is served, what are you doing it for? Because you just open yourself up to more scrutiny as the person sharing the information, as well as the people who are sharing their stories. So if you got to have a real like plan when you doing stuff like this, because this can ruin not only your life but their life too. Even if, you know, Tia and Tiny did it, it's still something that you have to think about as far as the backlash and things that are going to come from it or whatever the case is. So you just got to be careful. And if it's not true, that just really hurts anybody else from coming, you know, forward to talk about their story just in general, because immediately people don't trust what is in the public, because it's like time after time we've seen these stories come out and everybody rallies behind that person, and then when it don't be true, it's like, we did all that for you and you were really lying. So it just really tarnishes, and it's a detriment to anybody who wants to come forward with a truthful story.
Yeah, and so that was what was in, and not to drag this subject on longer, but that was what, when T.I. statement, that was what his thing was. Like, when you do it, it discredits, like, you know what I'm saying, the people that have real stories, and you know what I'm saying, all of that. So I definitely, you know what I'm saying, agree. Like, we gotta quit with this, because it just discredits the people that have real stories and just all of that. Like, we ain't finna keep rallying behind, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit, and then when the real shit come up, we confused, you know. So.
Right.
Right. Next story. Let's talk about Wendy Williams in this.
Oh shit!
in this in the biopic. Listen. Listen, y'all drag Whitney, boy. Y'all drag Whitney Houston through the mud. And Wendy motherfucking Williams ass was out here acting up. Okay, cutting up. This honey, she was dropping all the tea, talking about she had a what?
Hey,
she had an abortion from Eric B, and she had a one-night stand with Method Man. I said,
let me say this. So the Method Man thing, I made a post about, right? And I don't care what Wendy looked like in '95. In 2021, it ain't a good look. I don't care what Wendy looked like in '95, '94, '93, '92. To have Wendy Williams talking about that and have that on your resume just ain't a good look.
I mean, to his credit, like he didn't know Wendy was gonna be looking like she looked. Shit,
Hey,
you know?
man, I know he ain't know she was gonna be looking like she looked today. But I'm just saying, it just ain't a good look, man. So sometimes, man, you just gotta take one. You made a mistake, and you just gotta eat that. But I did see his wife made a statement about it because she's saying Wendy been taunting them for years. And apparently, I didn't know none of this till today. That Wendy put out like that Method Man's his wife had cancer, has cancer, and she put out like the details about it, and it was before like his wife could share the details with her family and friends herself, and so they was talking about suing her at one point.
That was big, man. Like I remember Meth went off and Meth was threatening her and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because he hadn't told anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like he was dealing with that situation with his wife battling that, and she just came from out the left, you know what I'm saying, and just giving out all the tea, as y'all would say, and that was a big, huge mess. And I believe she went on to say that how she found out is through him. Because the story about her and Method Man isn't nothing new. It's probably new to, the general public. But, she said the reason why she knew that was because of Method Man. Don't know how true it is, but I remember him being mad as hell about it. Like literally ready to send people to go hurt her in regards to sharing that information with the public. Yeah.
I mean, as he should. Like, man, like you can't, that's just, it's all fun and games. I know, like, media is always looking for like clickbait and the hottest topics. But man, that's a serious thing, especially if they haven't even disclosed this information to like their close family and friends.
Yeah, that's the price of being messy. Hell, somebody might come see you one day. So yeah, Wendy, you better figure it out. You better have a good ass security team. Listen, you gonna be the female Charlemagne in a minute. Somebody go bop you upside the head.
Yeah. Anything else?
I do have one more. So this whole Chloe getting backlash about her posts on social media from just miserable assholes. People get on my nerves, but for what she been posting, she did a little silhouette challenge, busted challenge, and she cute, and all the niggas is on her ass. We get it, all right, but some girls, some females, some people, just in general, I don't know, for whatever reason, they just find anything to talk about, and that ain't nothing new. She's in the public eye,
Hey, before we move on with this Chloe thing, we think Method Man
was gonna be a pillow talking. That is very true too. If he was the one that told her, then yeah, shut your mouth.
I don't want to leave it. I don't.
Man, why you get involved with Wendy, man? Like this is No, that's what needs to be the topic at hand. Why do you even get involved with Wendy? I mean, regardless of how she looked, she's been the same person. You know what I'm saying from the start, and I'm talking about in terms of messiness. Like, why would you get involved? Like, this shit's gonna come to haunt you at some point. You know, whether it's at that point or not. Like, man, you gotta control. You know what I'm saying? The horniness. You know what I'm saying? In the moment, you gotta control your horniness. You shouldn't even got involved with her. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't have none of these. But that's neither here nor there. On to Chloe.
Yeah. So yeah, she, her little feelings with her. She's young. She like 21, maybe 20, 21. She young. She got on IG Live and she was crying, talking about how she's never really been confident in herself and her body and all that stuff, which is understandable. Again, like when I was that age, if I was 21 right now, I wouldn't be doing none of those challenges either. 18, 19, I wasn't very confident in my body either at that point in my life. So
you working out now, so I see I see you in the gym.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there.
All right.
But people they get on my nerves, and it's disheartening. But I'm glad, a lot of people absolutely came to her defense because again, she's young and she don't need that kind of negative energy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Have anybody heard about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey?
No, I haven't heard that. But Valentine's Day is coming up now. I'm expecting greatness, Michael. I am expecting greatness.
Hey, while we on the topic, Destiny, what you doing for Valentine's Day?
That's a good question. I
thought in situations, if there ain't a situation, let me know. Saying this on live, then let me.
I don't have any. Destiny doesn't have any plans, so hey, shoot your shot.
All right, you hear that? So go ahead. Hold on, let's take the banner off so people can see your Instagram. So Destiny said, slide in her inbox, shoot your shot.
Love to have all type of randoms in there.
Yeah, like I said,
I may not respond to you, so
Destiny been in the gym. Boy, she got all them. She got all that pictures, everything. So sliding Destiny. What you got planned, man? It's the first one. You know what I'm saying? You engaged. What you got planned?
Man, I don't know, man. It's tax season over here for her. And,
oh yeah, boy, So yeah,
I'm working and I'm finishing school and we planning a wedding. I mean, we normally don't do Valentine's Day like that, but I guess I'll try to figure something out. I don't want to sound like I'm all just like over the hill with it, whatnot.
Yeah. But that's how I do. Like I don't be like what the hell with it, but
yeah, I'll figure something out. But it's it's busy over here. It's gonna be like this till July.
Same, man. It's busy. It's busy over here. I try not to skip none of that. Those types of days, but those types of days can happen any day. So right. It ain't that big of a deal. But continue on with your.
So on to shots fired.
Man, y'all really.
I
guess you got shots fired. I wish I had. Yeah, yeah. Destiny always do it with she always make the noise.
Yeah. That old drunk head. That's fire. You just let us right now. But okay. Man, a few days ago, man, I don't know if y'all caught Styles P was on IG Live talking about how his royalty checks are looking nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I believe he said for like a quarter or something. One quarter he got like $10,000. You know, and if you've been following Styles P or just the Locks career, you know they've had the run-ins with trying to get their royalties, contracts, the infamous Hot 97 interview when Jada Kiss told Puffy he'll throw a refrigerator down on him. I mean, you know, it's crazy, but it made me go back and it just really made me start to think about how this has been an ongoing story, but artists, preferably black artists, in regards of just not having the paperwork together or just being in some real shifty contracts to where later on in life, when things start to slow down, you're not seeing that back end money, you know, and it's just whack that it's a lot of young guys that's taking these contracts still, and it's a little bit more money in it. But later on, when things start to slow up, you know, what do you do now? These record companies don't care about any of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Unless you come to them and you're able to get a blank check from them and you're able to write whatever you want because you deserve it, you know?
Man, this reminds me of, remember on one of the previous episodes we was talking about when the Be About Your Business thing, I was talking about being able to don't be afraid to switch like your business model.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So from like Nori and Gilly and all of them who have like podcasts now, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, that's just what it is. Sometimes you gotta switch your, you know what I'm saying, your business model a little bit. I know the Locks got their podcast, or they had one. I don't know if they still do it like consistently or whatever. But yeah, man, sometimes you gotta switch that business model. I mean,
it's just these record companies though, not to cut you off, B, but it's just like we keep hearing these nightmare stories with these labels, man, and they just shaking people down, and it's just like, damn, when will we just get it? Like, you can do it on your own, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to jump into, you know, B's Be About Your Business or whatever, but just the fact that these huge companies that's just raping people, and we keep getting the same old stories. Like, just as of late, Conway from Griselda said they only signed one contract. I mean, one record deal contract with Shady, and they were done. You know what I'm saying? They went on, they used that platform for what they needed and was able to go off and start doing their own thing because they knew the value in them. You know, we get stuck in these long ass contracts where it's 6 or 7 albums, and a lot of these guys don't even last 6 or 7, and you end up in the red and everything, and then they just got you, you know, over a barrel, just doing whatever they want to do, to where you walk away with nothing. And then be able to see somebody like Styles P is still going through this after so many years, man. Like, so many.
Yeah, I was telling my fiance, I mean, it was just about, in terms of like a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, artists take stuff out of desperation. In terms of, you know what I'm saying, you taking like these advances and stuff like that, and you know, you got, you know what I'm saying, what come with that. And this is speaking to when you talk about these artists signing long contracts. So the money, you know what I'm saying, that sounds good up front, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta know what you're signing in exchange for, you know what I'm saying, that money. Like, it ain't free in terms of like, oh, you finna get this, you know what I'm saying, excellent deal you for this large amount of money. Like, they finna have you, you know what I'm saying, locked in. And so you gotta know, you know what I'm saying, what come with that. So you gotta weigh it, you know what I'm saying, if it's really worth you taking that, you know what I'm saying, that large amount of money and what's going to come with that.
Right.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to educating yourself. I mean, being an artist is owning a business. You are the business. You would never start a business. You would never open a restaurant and not know how to cook. You would never open a brick and mortar store and not understand how your point of sale works. So it's the same thing. As an artist, you have to understand the business. You have to understand the business side. Yes, you can hire a manager, but at the end of the day, if everything fails, it's going to impact you. It's not going to impact them because you are the brand. You are you're the artist. So I really think that people got to do a better job of realizing that just because you're an artist and you might have the ability to hire people to manage other things, you still have to have an understanding of all things. You might not have to execute all things, but you still need to have an understanding of all things, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has the final decision and the final say so in it all. And if you don't know what you're talking about, you can't make the right decisions.
Yeah.
So,
and another thing that just came up, I was watching an interview with Aaron Hall's brother, Damian Hall from Guy. And he was talking about their first contract for their first album. The manager, the manager had in the contract that he was a part of the group. In the contract, not only am I the manager, but I've also put myself as the fourth member of Guy, and I ain't produced a record, nothing. And they got raped for that album, like raped. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's okay to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna look stupid. This is for your benefit. If you don't see something that's not to your liking, speak up, man. I'm just tired of seeing these major labels just do people wrong. Things have gotten a little bit better or whatever, but it's still a damn travesty, man. Really. So that's my shots fired this week.
Man, it's just like, man, we in the age of technology. Like, you can do your own research. You can do, a lot of that. Like, man, quit being lazy and research what it is, or get a professional to actually fuck that. Don't even get get a professional, but also know for yourself.
Yeah.
Know what you're signing. Like, that's crazy. Like, he put himself in a contract as an artist. Just for yourself. Just know, what's what, and be said. Like, don't be afraid to ask questions. What up, DJ Hype?
I go hype in here.
Yeah.
Man, y'all know hype. Y'all know hype doing my wedding, right?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay.
Come on now. We coming home. We got to get the best DJ in Flint to do it. And I said that on record. The best DJ in Flint is hype.
Yeah. It gotta be a party.
That's a great segue into Be About Your Business.
Man, so this week I actually got two things. The first one just came about, a little bit ago. We were, as we were talking and discussing, and y'all don't send each other stuff like throughout the week, like just shit that's just happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to keep each other fresh up on what's what if you haven't seen it. So recently, and I'm glad this actually came up. So recently, what's been going on is I've been seeing a lot of people post like these screenshots that they've been getting from like either a well-known artist or like ours and stuff like that has been like in them like emails or messages or DMs, whatever the case is. And it's basically like in pursuit of like these artists or whatever that's pursuing in their career, obviously. And it's like, oh, I'm giving you this opportunity, but you have to invest so-and-so amount of money, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen. And so here's the thing, right? And this is just from industry experience. This is from talking to plenty of people within the industry. This is from dealing with a lot of people within the industry. Nobody who is actually pursuing you is going to ask you for money. Nobody who's actually like believes in your talent or whatever the case is, in terms of, and I mean this in terms of like record deal or something like that. And it's easy because a lot of these artists are so, you know what I'm saying, like obviously like you start an artist, you're desperate, like you want to get your music heard. I mean, obviously. So it's easy for them to, I mean, not them, because I don't even believe it's them. I believe it's like, you know what I'm saying, some spam shit going on. I believe it's some spam shit, you know what I'm saying, some fake shit going on, because I've literally seen emails, right, from like heads of like record labels and stuff like that, and people are like so happy that they're getting these emails from like heads of record labels, but it's like, bro, nobody is sending, like a head of a record label, if they want you, like they not pulling up on you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not how it's happening. So that's that. And so if anybody asks or anything like that, please don't invest your, you know what I'm saying, your money into these, whatever it is. I don't know if I can call it a scam because I don't know who it is behind this, but I'm thinking it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think you shouldn't invest your money into like people popping up in your email saying they work for so and so or claiming they're somebody, and I can guarantee you they're probably not that person that they're saying they are, and they're just trying to get your money. So that's that. And let me look at what I wrote down for the other one. I got the drink kicking. Oh, this one. They're afraid to not partner with brands that don't align with your brand. So that's business, that's brand, whatever the case is, be like afraid to say no. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying, get used to that. And there's no like issue, you know what I'm saying, is you don't with this person or this company, whatever it is. If it don't align with what your end goal is, don't partner with them. Like I said in the Build a Brand course this past weekend, like you taking on the reputation of that, you know what I'm saying, brand, that company that I do a song with, is like you taking on the reputation of them. So if that brand and that's be about your business for this week.
Am
I still
a little bit?
Yeah, it's breaking up a little.
President Teddy Pie. Okay, we back now. We back now.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
We just try to be still as much as possible.
He's trying to say you got a TV antenna over there on the Wi-Fi router.
Listen, Keisha and Ashanti 2.0. Jesus. Anywho, but yeah, I agree. Like, don't be afraid to say no to these brands. I feel like the desperation takes hold, and when you get offers from these brands that, you know, are so well known, and just you just want to be associated with them, but if it doesn't make sense, then that's going to do more harm to your brand than good at the end of the day. So you got to keep your brand at the center of everything. And, you know, sometimes brands are not necessarily, you know, the same as yours. But sometimes you can create a campaign that makes sense. But I would just caution, you know, people, artists and brands, just you really have to make it make sense. Not because you want it to make sense, but because it actually makes sense.
Right.
Hey, I see you becoming a favorite on this podcast.
Hey, man, you know what? Low key, Destiny got a few fans, man. There's like a few people I know that really be rooting for Destiny. They don't even give a damn about what you be talking about. I just be rooting for Destiny. I'll be like, I ask them about how the show going. They bring up Destiny. I'm like, well, what about us? All right.
Hey, man, black women. Black women matter. Hey man, no complaint whatsoever from me over here.
Yeah, man. You got a few people that love you, Des.
Well, I appreciate that. I do, because
Yeah.
Lord knows I'm buying a house, so I'm looking for a house, and
All right,
started
flex,
this week.
slight flex.
No, poor. I'm about to be in the poorhouse in a minute, so let's just pray for this. That's why I have
Or
this dream.
slight
So,
flex is you getting some top shelf money we don't know about. What you got? Some
wow.
sponsors?
Mm-mm.
Like we don't. Well, all right, Destiny, slight flex.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
congrats on the house even before you to an accomplishment. I mean,
Thanks.
that a ton of
Listen,
people, honestly, a ton of people don't even make it to. But
listen.
congrats.
Stress is real. So, these drinks might get a little stiffer week by week.
All right.
It's all
Say
right.
week 15, you're gonna be like, damn, did you find that house yet? You must be having some trouble.
It's all
I'm gonna
right.
be taking shots by week 15.
It's all right.
Oh goodness. Okay. Playlist. We're on to the playlist. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Bet.
My first one is a classic. Locals Only by Don Kennedy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
classic. Right out the gate, like no questions asked.
Yeah. My next one is the Summer Love Song by Stro Elliott. He took the classic Summer Madness and flipped it in his own way. And it's pretty cool. Dope little vibe to have, during the time when we go back outside and, you got your barbecues going and you taking a ride. There's something to be able to play. My next one is Orange Fago by Clear Soul Forces. One of our favorite groups from back from the crib, Detroit. What's up, Clear Soul? Produced by Nameless, which is another friend of ours that's from Flint, my boy Nameless.
Nameless.
And my last two, since it is February, I know we say Black History Month, but also with Black History Month is Dilla Month. And if you don't know who Dilla is probably one of the greatest music producers ever.
If you don't, wait. If you don't know who Dilla is, you need to do you need to do some research. Two, you can't you can't even down there mention like hip hop without like knowing who Dilla is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Your favorite producer, that's their favorite producer. Trust. And like I tell anybody that tells me they don't know who Dilla is, everybody has a favorite Dilla record. You may not know, but you have a favorite Dilla record. So for all of February, my last two selection for the playlist will be the records. And the first one is Won't Do from Jay Dilla. And then the next one is Turn Me Up Some by Busta Rhymes that was produced by Jay Dilla. So those are my five that'll be on this playlist starting February.
Oh yeah, for those who don't know, again, you can get the playlist. It should be in the comments. I don't know if it updated or not, but after this it will be for sure. In the not the comments, but the description of it all. And it's available on Apple, Spotify, and Tidal. We update this playlist every single week with 15 songs. Guaranteed it's gonna be 15. And it's a diverse group of songs, right? But they all end up somehow seamlessly flowing. So get the playlist.
Hey, B, put that last comment up. Before we go to anybody else, I need y'all to put that last comment up.
This one?
Yeah, let me pay attention to this playlist because mine is definitely Northern High School days. Ma'am, if you still listening to Coffee Brown, the next, and RL Got Me a Model, I need you to just go on it, Shayla. I send you stuff. If you still playing 2000 R&B all day, every day, kill yourself.
100%. Like you gotta. Hey, this playlist is for you because what happens is a lot of it is like shit. I know it's a lot of stuff people never heard. It's a lot of stuff I never heard. you know what I'm saying, that we put on these playlists. So if you're looking for like new music and like stuff to be put up on, whether it's like in the United States or out the country or wherever, this is, I mean, definitely like a playlist like you want to listen to be like, damn, like I never heard this. It came out a couple years ago and you still might not have heard it. This is one of, you know what I'm saying, one of them ones. Like, good, it's just good music. All right, who's going next? Me or you, Destiny?
I can go next. So my songs are kind of they're all over the place. So I got a couple like old 90s. I got just like I said, all over the place. So I got Case, Touch Me, Tease Me. It was on a playlist.
With your mama. Yo, you been riding with your mama this weekend, huh?
Hey, I just said, look, I just said a couple years ago, and you just went like,
listen, 90s counts. Okay, if you listen to the 90s R&B, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, tease me. All right, come on.
Listen, I bet you when you play it, you be banging it.
Yeah, I got it in the air right now.
See, Drunk Texting by Chris Brown and Janae Aiko.
Okay.
That was a regular on a playlist a while ago, like
Drunk
a couple
text.
years ago.
All
I don't know why. Like, I have a playlist that I listen to, and then like I just remove music and put music on it. So it's just,
you can't relate, is what you're saying, or you can't.
Yeah, I can. Hell,
Okay.
it's songs from all over the place on that book.
You and Paul are drunk texting.
So another artist, his name is Devon Terrell. The song is called Sunday Girl. I got put on him a couple years ago through Instagram. He hasn't released a lot recently, but when he was dropping songs, I really like him. So Devon Terrell, Sunday Girl. And then my last two are people that I actually know. One, his name is Clinton Babers. He's from Birmingham, but he's kind of more of like a country singer. He black, but he's more of like a country R&B-ish / singer. But it's called "Let Me Love on You." And then Tavon Jashai is also, my sorority sister. She sings, and she just released a new song. It's called Null and Void, and that has been stuck in my head since Friday. So it absolutely
all right, sorority sister.
Gotta support.
Theta Phi Beta, guys.
Wow, we're doing this? Are we doing this? We're doing it. Okay.
Hey, but that jam though a little bit though. I can't
yes,
front though.
Right.
Y'all come for y'all saying that y'all be jamming a little bit. I gotta give it to you.
All right, so for me, I mean, I'm always all over the place. But Bree Steves, which was my artist to watch, she just put out a song called Anti-Queen. And it's basically a song like she's basically saying that she's not all these typical like statistics that people think like she should be. And I thought it was a cool song. The next one is Lil Durk. It's called Kanye Crazy. I think like the video is what draw me into that song, and I think the video was actually it was brilliant in terms of him capturing like all these different Kanye videos. I feel like they did a very good job with that, and it's not like a necessarily like a Kanye like this record at all. It's more of he did a good job with balancing, like giving him, you know what I'm saying, his roses, and also saying like Kanye kind of crazy. So he did a good job with that. My next one is Hit Boy and Dom Kennedy. It's called Intersection, and came from off their Half a Mil project, the second one. This next one's a little bit more in Destiny's lane. And but it feels good, man. It's like a record like I can play and I can't feel bad when I play this record. It's her record. It's called As I Am. Like it's just one of them like feel good records, like period. The last one is 2088, which is, if people don't know, that's Big Sean and Janae Aiko, and it's Deja Vu. I recently just stumbled across that project again, and I'm like, damn, like this was actually pretty good. So yeah, the Deja Vu record.
I'm waiting on their next project.
Yeah, like why don't I understand like they had like label issues with the first one or whatever the case is. So I don't know if that's still.
They said another one is coming, but they didn't really give no like action.
Yeah, like I know they with each other all the time. Like just fucking put this shit out.
Make it happen. We need it.
Yeah, they bringing out another one of those.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. And they actually like a good man, and it's like a good they're like a good combination, actually. Like it's good, like chemistry. It don't feel like it's forced because we in a relationship or something like that. It's actually like good, you know what I'm saying, good music. So
I think it's a good balance of like her subtle toxicity. Her subtle toxicity, and then his like, you know, he just like relax, like calm down, sit down somewhere. Like he doesn't get real rattled by her. And she's she's like a little dog, like a little puppy. And like you can tell like that's they energy with each other. And it's I like it. It's cute.
I like I mean I love it. Yeah, what else we got? Well, we ain't got nothing.
We good. We done. We look in an hour. Come on.
This is what I love, right? Like now we got our shit so down to like a science to where I don't even looking at the time no more. And it just always end up at the
because I do this. It's like managing the stage. This is like managing the stage. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's always within that hour time frame. But I do want to say, man, make sure I subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Pandora. It's gonna be on some other places, a couple other places soon. I think it's like iHeart, like radio, whatever the case is. That'll be soon. And yeah, man, make sure I get the playlist. Yeah, the playlist should be in the link. I mean, y'all got about a couple more minutes right now to check out January's playlist before that completely, you know what I'm saying, switch up for February's playlist with the songs we named, and it should be in the description. So if you hear this too late, I'm sorry. You'll get February's playlist, and it'll be just as good. You won't have any complaints. But the list is the link. Shit.
Look.
Damn, this was you last episode.
The link.
Words are hard. Words are hard for me right now.
The link.
Like, nigga, I have this fucking low. Wait.
The link is in the description.
The link is in the bio, ain't it? Yeah.
Help him.
There we go.
Hey.
Help him. You and these little mules.
The link. God damn, champ.
If y'all didn't catch it live, you know, watch the replay or whatever the case is. I don't know. I like this live thing, so we may have to do this a little bit more often.
Thanks, Tia.
Thank you, Tia. Thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for always supporting.
Yeah, buenos dias.
What? No, you didn't say that right at all.
I know I didn't.
Bye, man. I'm not dealing with y'all today.
That's what I deal with every day. So take it how you want it. And if you know, you know. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Week 8, man. Week 8. I hope everyone enjoyed it. We appreciate y'all spending an hour with us. You know what I'm saying? In regards of what we do. So that's about it for me, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Please wear a mask. Stay the hell out the way. And that's it.
Yeah, man. It's a wrap, man. See y'all next week. Oh, for those who don't know, these podcasts usually, typically because we're doing it live now, it's on Tuesday, but typically it drop on every Wednesday, every single Wednesday. Like we have a new episode up. So all right, y'all. Y'all can replay it on again on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Pandora, and on this special occasion, it can be rewatched on Facebook. So,
Bye.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
all right, y'all. It's a wrap.
All right.
Bye.